Alright guys, we got home a little late today and I hadn't been in these hives since the spring. So I was going to go in. I'm going to go in 2 today anyway. And I went in that one so far. And smoker went out. Let's get the smoker lit back. Like I was saying, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna go in 2. I went in this one, found the queen, marked it. So I'm gonna go in this one, see if we can find the queen. Mark her real quick, then I'll be done for the day. I'm gonna try to. We got some hive beetles, so I've got a treat for that pretty quick. Like, I don't like letting those get out of control. Last year I treated for them. And they were, it worked pretty good. So I'm gonna use the same treatment. I'm gonna do some beetle blasters, and but I'll put them on this week, maybe tomorrow, and then I don't know what they call them. It's the kind they sit between the frame. You put the vegetable in. I'm gonna do some of those on each frame. Those seem to work really good. So. See if we can find the queen, see how they're doing so far this year, and lots of crazy comb. We'll take the feeders out. We've got the sugar water feeder behind me over there, so. Frames of this. These are some of the hives that I bought when I bought the whole set of all that on the pallets behind me. So I don't know a whole lot about them. I hadn't been through them that much when I got them. It was in the winter time, so as y'all seen in my videos. So I haven't worked them a whole lot. I went through them real quick just to check, and then we had a warm day and I checked that, but as you can see, we got some cat brood here. So there's a queen in here somewhere. Got some bee bread, got some larvae. Drinking their honey stores. I don't see the queen on this frame. I don't see any eggs anyway, so I don't think she'll be on here anyway. I'm not real good at catching the queen yet. We're learning, but hopefully while we're videoing, we'll find the queen. Looks like there was some brood in between the frames there.
These are angry.
No queen on that one. More cat brood. More larvae. No queen. She may be in that honey super. Because it's got a lot of bees in it and it was brood. I'm going to slide these. together. I will get some more frames in these tomorrow. I don't have any made up, so I'll make some up tonight and get them. There's 5. I need 5 deep frames to put in there. Let's see if we can find her in here. Checking my lid, make sure she's not on it. Then we'll start pulling these out. I should have looked in here first, but I didn't. Lots of cat brood in here. I bet she's in one of these supers. So much crazy comb in here because they weren't full. The frames weren't in there, so they crazy combed it, which everybody knows is what will happen if you don't fill them up with frames. Well, hopefully in the next month or two we'll get this straightened out. These hives with the frames in them packed like they should be. Some cat brood and some drone brood in that one. Got some larvae, but these frames are all over the place in the way they've drawn it. It's just really weird. I haven't seen no eggs, mainly just larvae and cat brood. That's all cat brood right there. No, no. Let me stop showing. Alright, as soon as we turned the camera off, because I didn't think I was going to find her, I found her. So what I'm going to do is try to mark her, but I don't have a queen cage, so I'm going to try to pick her up. I've even got hatching bees right here, actually. So I'm going to try to pick her up and mark her. That didn't last long. No. I'm not real brave at this yet, so. I got stung last year. And it don't don't feel good, so I don't want to do it again. But I do want to get her marked. But she don't want to be caught. She is running. The last one didn't run. She's running. She's going. So, see if we can flip it over. See if she's over here running around. There she is.
We missed her. She would have went back through.
Like I said, we're amateurs. There she is. I'm trying to do it ever so gentle so I don't kill her. See, there she is.
We almost had her. She went back to the other side.
I think she actually fell that time.
She must be. She disappeared.
Pretty sure she fell to the bottom that time. Oh well, I'm not marking her today. Actually, I'm gonna try. No, I ain't. Alright, I'm gonna get this frame back in here. And I'm gonna get in the bottom and I'll find her again, then we'll start recording again. Go ahead and cut it, Shelby. Alright, we got her. We got the queen. I called her. I know it ain't the right technique, but I'm gonna try to do it without hurting her. Let the paint dry on her. I am gonna get a queen cage and a queen marking system and all that. I just hadn't made it that far to get it yet. So we got her marked. I'm gonna let it dry. Then I'm gonna, now that I know she's in the bottom, I'm gonna release her back in the bottom. Now I can put the
Maybe.
queen excluder on there.
So her hive's crazy. She want to go back to it.
And I don't have to worry. There's a bunch of drone stuff or brood in the top. Not real worried about. It'll hatch out and then it'll just all be honey super up top. Alright. Alright guys, that's it for today. We got 2 hives went into. One's pretty strong. This one's probably a medium strongness with the what's being laid and stuff, but like I said, it's spread out between the 5 frames that are in the bottom and like 3 or 4 frames up here's got that. I think 2 of them's got cap stuff on it, so this one's pretty good. But I'll get 5 frames in the bottom. She's in the bottom now with a queen excluder, so we won't have to worry about where she's at. And then tomorrow, the next day or something, probably tomorrow, when I get home, I'll open this one up real quick and get some 5 more deeps in the bottom, so that one will be good to go. Alright guys, I didn't get a big before and after, but I got the new culvert pipe in I've been talking about. There's the top end of it, and it goes all the way across. Sorry about the lighting. I just got done and it's already like 8 o'clock. But there's the bottom and then it's to there. So you got about probably 4 foot left to cover. But the tree's right there, so you ain't gonna get much more to be able to cross. But there to there, there's the old one that came out. Really nothing wrong with it. The ends might be, I don't even think they're pinched any, but it's one of the galvanized pipes. And we'll use it on another little washout crossing down on the other side of the property. But just a quick little catch up. We did get the culvert pipe in. It's covered up. Tomorrow the 9 tons of gravel will be delivered, so that's why I was trying to get this done by tonight. He's coming tomorrow to drop that 9 tons off, get that spread, and then start getting the forms done. And Saturday we'll get all that done, the forms, get the gravel spread hopefully, and then just do some touching up, leveling the next week, and hopefully if the weather holds out we'll be pouring concrete next Friday. And the pile of logs have whittled down. We've got that one big one over there you can barely see, and then we've got these 2 or 3 right here. But other than that, everything else is either split or cut up anyway. We got these logs here that need to be cut to be split, but they're cut up and ready. But the main thing is I wanted to get them out of the way so they could get the gravel in here and the concrete. But sorry about the noise, it's the fan on the four-wheeler. It's the lights is what I'm using off of the four-wheeler. But we got most of them logs cut up, and that is what we've got split and stacked so far, which I would say is about maybe 1.5 cords. And I'm thinking it'll probably be about a winter and a half worth of wood, just comparing to what we burnt this year. So depending on how bad the winter is or whatever, that's probably about a winter and a half. If it's bad, it'll be 1 winter. If it's good, it'll be 2 winters. So, but like you've seen, we still got plenty more to split and get up here. So we'll probably have it all the way across the back of the building there when we get done. But so far that's what we got. All right, guys, gravel was delivered today. Got 9 tons, I believe it was, but the culvert pipe held up. It didn't sink hardly at all. I'm gonna put a little more dirt on it, then I'm gonna run some gravel in that area of the driveway over the culvert and a little bit past it out this way. But we got the gravel, so to here for about another hour or so. Sorry about the light, the sun's going down. Beautiful sunset though. But wow. Got the gravel. You can't see the string because I started working before I started realized, hey, I need to video a little bit. But there's a string, and I've got it all the way around and it's level. So now I'm going to work on spreading this gravel. I've already started right in here, but spreading this gravel, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go get some form boards, get the form set up, make sure the gravel's level, and then we should be ready for concrete. Don't know if I'll get that done tomorrow, but we'll work on it tomorrow for a little bit, and then but I'll keep y'all posted. All right, here's the gravel that I got put down. Last night the lighting was bad when I videoed, so I just figured I'd video before I started again. We got that done so far, and then we went this morning, went to Home Depot, got some stakes, a few odds and ends, some rebar that I want to use and stuff like that. And then we went by and got some rough cut lumber, and there's a piece laying on the ground, and then we got some here in the back of the truck. That's not all of it, that's just what I've ripped down. I went and got some rough cut lumber from the preacher, some pine, and so I'm going to use it to start running the form boards. I'm going to start across the back. I've got the string there. across it. So I'm gonna start across the back, get that form up, leveled up, and then these blocks I'm gonna put along the front. So I'm gonna get them in and leveled up and everything. I'm thinking I may not use them yet. I don't know yet. Just I don't know. I'm up in there about the front yet, because if I do the block, I have to go get me some loose dirt, level them up and everything. Then I got to run rebar in them, secure them from the ground, and then I'll probably have to support them on the backside anyway. And then if I don't, I can just take my 1x, run it across the front like a form board, and be done with it. But it'll be a little more concrete. I don't know yet. I'll decide when I get to that point. But right now I'm fixing to lay these 1x4s, or actually they're 1x5s, out across the back. Get that set up, and then we'll go from there. All right, so far it's been a couple hours. I don't have a tripod or nothing yet to actually film while I'm working. I'm just trying this YouTube thing out. It's fun. So if it keeps going like it is, I'll probably get us a tripod and maybe a GoPro, and extend it around a little, or not extend it around, but invest in a few more videoing stuff. But right now I only use my phone, so. But we got the back form done all the way down, and for the most part the building will sit on this. But when I squared the pad up, as you could see, that line, this footing right here isn't exactly square. So what I'm going to do is just form to where that line hits the concrete there, or that footer. I'm going to form with just a little 1x4 right along that edge there to the corner of that stake. That way the actual pad where the building sits will be square. Got most of this front wall done. Those blocks are all level. And straight with that line. I got about 4 or 5 more to do. And then since the pad is going to be above these blocks, I'm just going to put a form board from where this block ends right here, from here all the way out to the corner. I'll put a form board up. And it ain't that much, maybe 3 inches off the ground, as you can see right there. So yeah, it ain't that much. So maybe a little 1x3 or something. I'll have to cut one down, and then same down through there. You can see the string, how it's barely above the block. But as of square, I think this wall was the squarest, closest to square. This is my first time doing this, so far it's come along pretty good. Just a little manual labor. So right there, I'll probably put a 1x4 to come in to meet from the corner there down to right there to meet that. I'll put a 1x4 there. And I'm gonna fill all this block in like I said before. And then I may end up putting a 1x4 down through here or something. Maybe not, I don't know. I may just let the concrete run over a little bit, because it's a 2-inch bottom frame for one of the metal buildings. So it's probably actually going to be, if it sits on the edge there, it's going to run over to here anyway. So that little outer edge ain't going to be a big deal. But I'm going to get these 5 block done. And then I'm gonna try to spread out some of this gravel. Get this gravel spread out to the edges, 2 inches deep all the way around. That way if it does rain, it's not a muddy mess in here. Got at least that going. All right, that's where we're at now. Front wall is done all the way over to that board there. But I've got the gravel spread, probably about half of it on half the base. But I need to go into the hives today before it gets late and finish unwrapping the tops, the insulation off of them. Just do a quick inspection, make sure none of them are fixing to swarm. The preacher already caught a swarm this year, so that tells me the bees are swarming quick. So I need to make sure none of mine are fixing to swarm, and just do a quick inspection. Put some beetle traps. I got some of those beetle blasters, I think they are, the ones you put the oil in or whatever. They go in between the frames and the top. I got some of those. I think they are called beetle blasters. But I got a bunch of those in the mail. So as I go through them, I'm going to throw them in there, because the last time, as you seen on the video, when we did the first two the other day, Mark the Queen had some hive beetles. Not a lot, but more than I'm comfortable with, especially starting the year out. So I'm going to get ahead of that now, put the beetle blasters in there, and I'll do some video while I'm up there. But I'm done with the foundation for now. I need to get that done and just do a kind of a maintenance check and see how everybody's doing, and get some more queen excluders on. I've never done the excluders, so I'm going to try them this year on most of the hives. I may leave it off one or two just to see if I could tell a difference in using it and not using it. So I'm going to head up there now, get suited up, get my smoker fired up, and I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, guys, finished product. As far as today anyway, I've probably got, I don't know if you can see right here, probably 6 more feet of that form board to put down this side, and I've got the form board over there cut. I just got to nail it up. But we got all the gravel out pretty close, eyeballed to 2 inches deep. We're gonna either tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, we will get out here with a string and pull it across, make sure we've got about 4 inches all the way across. And then we'll get that extra gravel out and go put it on the driveway up here. But we're done today. As you can see, it is dark out. But we got the truck with 4-wheeler lights on it. There's where we stopped today. We still got some rebar to put in on these blocks, like I had discussed before. But other than that, we are a little bit closer. Hopefully the weather holds out this week. We can get it done, get it poured Friday, and that'll be our first full video time lapse. I'm gonna figure out some way to set the camera up and record the whole pour from start to finish. But that'll be the end of our video today. We did get in the beehives today, and we got 2 of them done. We got in the 3rd one, and they were, I think it was either getting too late or it was one of the wild swarms that was caught, and they were very aggressive. They were beating us up. Smoked them, they still beat us up. So I didn't do the rest of them, and I didn't get no filming done on that, but we did get another. We went through 1 hive. The second one was the wild one. We did get a queen excluder on both hives, and we got the first queen marked. But they are doing good. Lots of honey, lots of brood, lots of pollen. I mean, everything looks good in the 2 we done today. So that's 4 that we've got that are looking good and growing. But I'll keep y'all posted. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and hopefully my videos will get better. I know they're not that great, but I enjoy it. Thank y'all for watching.